Aurimas Mockus, a traveler and public figure, decided to take on one of the toughest challenges of his life at the end of 2024. He aimed to row across 12,000 kilometers of the Pacific Ocean in a rowing boat. His goal was to become the first person to complete such a route. In this video, you will get a close-up look at the challenges, triumphs, and unforgettable moments when Aurimas faced the world's largest ocean head-on. On the evening of February 28, 2025, approximately 74 kilometers from the coast of Australia, Aurimas Mockus, faced with the question of life and death, decided to activate his emergency beacon. The Australian Rescue Service was informed of his distress call. Aurimas had been battling the waves caused by tropical cyclone Alfred for several days. He was literally fighting for survival, considering that he might never see his loved ones again. This crazy journey and fight for survival has attracted attention not only from Lithuania, but from the entire world. Welcome to the most interesting documentary channel, where today I will tell you about an incredible journey across the ocean. If you want more content like this, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss the latest videos. Now, enjoy watching. Aurimas Mockus was born on October 3, 1980, in Klaipėda. From a young age, he could be called an adventurer and a true patriot of Lithuania. From the first days, Aurimas was surrounded by a pod of dolphins, but soon he realized this was no joke. On the evening of the third day, he faced some trouble when one of the batteries stopped working, but after a while, it recovered. As he approached the Guadeloupe Islands, he still had some problems with the batteries. He decided to save energy. By the end of the first month, Aurimas started to feel the monotony as there was no wind, and everything seemed to stop. It was a still, calm morning on the Pacific Ocean, a peaceful and quiet dawn. On the 30th day, Aurimas finally encountered favorable winds, and his boat sped up, reaching impressive speeds. On the 35th day, he felt the true power of the ocean when a 3-meter wave broke his oar. Moments like these brought him back to reality, and he had to stay alert. On the 48th day, he experienced one of the biggest setbacks so far. As he reported, losing the oar was much more painful than the previous day's challenges. After a routine morning ritual, a sudden wave knocked the bucket out of his hands, and he had to watch as it drifted away. On the 53rd day, Aurimas faced another power failure when the reserve generator that helped charge his batteries broke down due to seawater damage. This was a significant issue, as he had already been struggling with energy supply issues. After spending more than 2 months on the ocean, Aurimas noticed an unexpected companion following him. A shark. He spotted it unexpectedly, moving beautifully along his boat's wake. On January 11, 2020, Aurimas shared an emotional message, remembering his father, Algirdas, who had passed away on January 9, 2010. This date also marked the death of his brother Ivaras 3 years later. On January 11th, Aurimas dedicated his rowing to his father and brother, reflecting on how much he wished he could. A lot of injuries as the boat overturned again and again. Fully aware that his time could be running out, he wrote a farewell letter to his loved ones. With no other choice, he activated the emergency beacon, hoping for a miracle. The first rescue plane took off on the morning of March 1st, And although they couldn't initially spot Aurimas's boat, they managed to establish. After 2 days of sailing, the rescue team finally reached Aurimas on March 2nd at 7:40 p.m. However, the rescue ship had to wait for daylight before starting the operation. On March 3rd at 7 a.m., Aurimas was rescued, allowed to take only a few essentials while his boat was left to the mercy of the ocean. What is most important is that Aurimas was saved. A person's quest for adventure is not just a desire to change their environment, it is a deeper need driven by curiosity, a wish to understand oneself and the world, and a thirst for adventure. People like Aurimas Mockus show us that nothing is impossible, and our fears are the only things holding us back. Although he did not reach his intended goal, I believe he cherished every. After the 2 days of sailing, the rescue team finally reached Aurimas on March 2nd at 7:40 p.m. However, the rescue ship had to wait for daylight before starting the operation. On March 3rd at 7 a.m., Aurimas was rescued, allowed to take only a few essentials while his boat was left to the mercy of the ocean. That's the end of the incredible journey of Curtius. I believe Aurimas will meet it again one day. What do you think about this whole journey? You can leave your opinion in the comments section. Thank you for watching, and see you in the